G'day and welcome to Choosing Your Uni. I'm Rob Malicki, and in today's super bumper episode, a topic that I'm sure is going to be critically important to you, which is how do I win a scholarship to come and study in Australia? While we talk about this subject, I'm going to be showing you around a spectacular part of the world. This is Magnetic Island, and I'll be showing you a little bit of Magnetic Island, as well as the mainland town that you take the ferry from, which is called Townsville, basically the capital of northern Queensland. So this is going to be a fantastic little trip for us as we go around and chat. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand how to win a scholarship from an Australian university, basically what scholarships are available and how to win it. And I'm guessing that that's going to be pretty valuable to you. So let's get started. How good is this?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Every Australian university offers scholarships, and what I've done to make things easy for you, because I'm sure you're comparing several universities to go and study at, is down below you'll find a link to a special info sheet that I've put together which has links that go directly to the various Australian university scholarship pages. And this is super helpful because it's going to save you having to search around for everything. It's all down there. Just download that sheet. Well, winning any kind of scholarship can be really competitive, so how do you do it? There's a lot of detail that goes into that answer, but there are a few things that can be said about winning scholarships in general. The first is that if you really want a scholarship, apply for as many as you possibly can, because chances are if you miss out on one, you may have a chance of winning another. The second is that once you've worked out which university you want to study at, which university, which faculty, which degree you might want to go and do, dig down into the detail on the university's website. Because, for example, you might be wanting to study a niche topic at a particular university, and you never know if one of the faculty might have a special scholarship available just for that, or a special fund of money. If it were me, I'd actually contact the faculty directly and ask them specifically if they have a scholarship available or a special grant, any grants available, support for students to come do the particular program that you want to do. And you might be surprised, because sometimes universities might have a little bit of money left in their budget that they might be willing to put in towards a special scholarship just for you. But tracking down and finding scholarships that are available can be really difficult. So there's a fantastic website which is done by the Australian government. It's called StudyInAustralia.gov.au. I'll drop the link straight down below. And there on that site, you'll actually find a scholarship finder. It's basically like a little search engine specifically for scholarships at Australian universities. So if you go there, you'll find all the details for the various scholarships that are available at each university. So once you've narrowed down the universities that you might want to study at, jump on Scholarship Finder and check out what scholarships are available.
Hey, do you have any questions or comments for me? Hit me up down below and I will get back to you.
It's not just Australian universities themselves that offer scholarships. The Australian government has got a fantastic scholarship scheme which is called the Australia Awards. It's been around for quite a long time. Australia has a long history of supporting international students to come and study here, going way back to the 1960s, I want to say. It was called the Colombo Plan, which brought some of the best and brightest from all around the Asia Pacific to come and study here in Australia. And that's continued in different forms into now what's called the Australia Awards. So you can jump online, I'll drop the link down below, to the Australia Awards and check that out. Now, make sure when you look up the Australia Awards, if you want to apply for that amazing scholarship, absolutely extraordinary, as extraordinary as koalas, but there are firstly serious eligibility criteria involved, and there are also conditions that you should be aware of in relation to a visa. Because if you want to come and study in Australia and you're really hoping to get permanent residency and to stay here afterwards, the condition for Australia Award recipients isn't the same as if you just come and study here normally. Make sure that you read the details of what that scholarship entitles you to, what goes into it, the eligibility criteria, but also what your obligations are, because you don't want to win an amazing scholarship and then realise that it actually has got some conditions that are restrictive and stop you from doing what you actually want to do. This is Flinders Street down in downtown Townsville, and if you want to go for a nice night out, this is basically your place. I always seem to be here in the morning. I don't know why, but I've always been on Flinders Street in the morning and it's absolutely dead. But this is where you find all your bars and restaurants and nightlife. It's kind of like the main backpacker haunt, so you've got backpackers and those kind of touristy places too. And that's why this place is such a great location to come and spend some time in the evenings and to cut loose. A lot of fun down here in downtown Townsville. The other thing actually is there's a huge army presence in Townsville. It's got one of Australia's army bases, and so as a result, once people are off duty and they're looking to relax a little bit, somewhere like Flinders Street is one of the places that they like to come, so lots of activity down here. Hey, if this is your first time here at Choosing Your Uni, please hit the subscribe button. That way every time we release some new content, you're going to get a notification which helps you make the decision about which university to choose. And you know what? We only do this to support you with that decision. We've got no other agenda. So hit that subscribe button to find out all the new video and content that we're putting out. Behind me is the North Queensland Cowboys Rugby League Club, and if you're spending time up here in Townsville, you're going to get to know the Cowboys. They're the local rugby league team. Won the premiership not too many years ago, so a really good thing to get involved in if you're interested in a little bit of sport and a local football code here in Australia. North Queensland Cowboys will be a good experience for you. Well, it's been awesome showing you around Townsville, Magnetic Island, the Billabong Sanctuary. Such an amazing place, definitely to come and visit, and perhaps even to come and study too. And look, I hope you're having a great day, whatever you get up to. I'll see you next time on Choosing Your Uni. I'm Rob Malicki. All right.